Hello everyone, welcome to day 21 of the foundation challenge. So I am making a recipe from primaverakitchen.com. I'll put a link in the description box below for you. It is called something that would be totally unappealing to me in terms of the name of it, but the recipe looks like it's really good. So ground beef zucchini sweet potato skillet. So I'm going to obviously not be using ground beef, but I'm going to use, I had my husband, while I was taking a shower, get some soy curls soaking, and he put them with some Better Than Bouillon no beef base water so that they maybe would have a little bit of a beefy flavor to them. They really don't, but they kind of maybe teeny tiny little bit. And anyway, the recipe does call for some beef broth, so I'm going to just use the water that they were soaking in. So basically, this recipe, you take ground beef and cook it with some garlic, and then, which I'm going to obviously be using soy curls, and then after that, you're supposed to take the beef out of the pan and start with your vegetables. So I'm just gonna skip that whole first process. It says do that for like 7 minutes or something. I'm going to take a pan, and I'm going to be putting in there, this next step is you cut, let's see, so you chop up an onion and a red bell pepper, and you cook that for 3 to 4 minutes. So there is my onion and my pepper chopped up. You cook that for 3 to 4 minutes in a skillet. I'm going to put the garlic in with that, seeing as I skipped the garlic out of the step with the ground beef. And then it says after 3 to 4 minutes, you want to add the sweet potatoes and beef broth, which is 1/4 cup of beef broth, but I am doubling the recipe, so 1/2 cup of beef broth. I'm doubling important parts of the recipe, like the vegetables and stuff. There's my 2.5 cups of sweet potatoes, that I'm not doubling, and my 2 cups of soy curls, that I'm not doubling. So I've got 2 cups of soy curls, 2.5 cups of sweet potatoes. I'm gonna have plenty of vegetables because you put zucchini in this too. So, and it's served with cauliflower, so it's really, really awesome. So anyway, so you put the sweet potatoes, beef broth in there, and you cook it for 5 to 6 minutes with a lid on it to help steam them to make them cook faster. Cooking faster is good, we like this. And it says stir occasionally. After that, you're supposed to put in a zucchini and cook it for a few minutes. I have not chopped those yet, I'm running out of cutting board space. But it calls for 1 zucchini, so I'm gonna use 2. And then, you put in kind of a random ingredient in my opinion, I guess, a little bit, but anyways, so mustard, a little bit of mustard. Again, I'll put it in the description box below how much I used, but here, I'll just scroll back up again. I can scroll back up for you guys. So it calls for 1 teaspoon of mustard. So 2 teaspoons of mustard, 2/3 cup of tomato sauce. We've got no salt added tomato sauce. It calls for tomato passata or tomato sauce. So I'm going easy and using tomato sauce. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and then you're supposed to put some crushed red pepper in there, and that's optional, so I'm opting out of that. So you guys feel free to add some crushed red pepper to your food if that would like super float your boat. After you add the zucchini, you want to then put the soy curls back in there, which, I mean, the ground beef back in there, which at this point would be perfectly time for you to put the soy curls in there, because all they have to do is warm up. They don't have to really do anything. And then, let's see, you're supposed to have made some riced cauliflower, which I have some in the microwave right now. And yeah, you're just supposed to serve it with some riced cauliflower. So I think this is gonna be delicious. I don't know, we shall see. That mustard thing is kind of odd to me, but whatever. I think it'll be fine. I don't dislike mustard usually when it's buried in stuff. Like in a recipe, it's usually fine. So I'm gonna go work on making this, and I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, so I'm done cooking, and this smells wonderful. Kind of a little bit weird in terms of putting mustard and like tomato sauce together, but whatever. I ended up using the whole can of tomato sauce because it needed the extra goo. So it looks kind of like a stew. It's very pretty, very colorful. There's my little cauliflower rice with some oregano on it. And that is my food. So let's see what it tastes like. We know that it looks gorgeous. Hopefully it's not like super plain, with not using actual beef in it. They did say in the description, if you are a big cheese fan, that you should definitely put some cheese on here. And I was like, no, it's okay. It would taste good with some melted Daiya cheese on it. I'm sure it would taste really good, but not necessary.
Parmesan.
Yeah, I made some vegan Parmesan. That's in the fridge. I love purple sweet potatoes. It's freaking. And just 1 second. Ha. Ooh, it's hot. My husband's a little bit wussier when it comes to hot stuff than I am. Like his hands, yes, definitely not spice. He's way better with spice. Like my hands, I can handle something super warm on my hands typically. No. He can handle something super warm on his hands, whereas my hands are like totally wussy, and his mouth is like, no, that's too hot. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that hot. That's good, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot more sweetness there than I was expecting.
Yeah, there's definitely, well, I mean, I use a purple sweet potato rather than a regular sweet potato, and they're sweeter than the regular sweet potatoes. So anyway, I'm gonna go pack this up and get ready to go to work, and I will see you guys in the morning for some exercise. Alrighty guys, please ignore all the background noise. I've got a husband in the kitchen and a daughter in the bathroom who is blow drying her hair. I convinced her that with her cute little new haircut that it is a perfect style for her to shower in the morning rather than at night, because she showers at night and then she gets up in the morning and she's got clumps of hair like sticking up all over the place. It's actually kind of amusing. So yesterday she had started she's taking one summer class this year or two? She's taking one? Anyway, she's taking algebra for sure right now. She started yesterday or Monday. And she went to class yesterday with her hair just kind of like in puffiness. And I was like, you might want to try showering in the morning just to see how that goes for you. It was pretty funny. Anyways, that's what that noise is. Today's going to be horrible. Again, we're going to aim for 5. And if I only get 3, then that's the way that works. But yeah, let me show you what it is that we got going on today, guys. So yeah, march steps and high knees. Not super stinking exciting at all. I'm not worried about the knee to elbow, to be honest with you. I'm not worried about the side leg raises. Both of those are going to be fine. But the march steps, hopefully because it's only 10, which means, 5 with each leg, it'll be okay. We'll see. We shall see. Anyways, I'm going to go do some exercise with my husband, and I will be back to talk to you guys about it in a little bit, and hopefully it goes better than I'm thinking it's going to. So yeah, see you soon. Alrighty, so we are done, and that was not difficult at all. We did 7. So march steps and high knees can't be the same thing because there are 2 different things on there. So we decided the march steps must not be quite as high as the high knees, even though on the picture they're exactly at the same height. So after about like the 2nd or 3rd time through, both Anthony and I were like, maybe we should like just raise up our knees a little bit more than that. So we were trying to get our knees about waist height, and then for the high knees, getting them like higher. But yeah, no, that was not difficult at all. That was way better than I thought it was going to be. I was really, really dreading that, actually. It wasn't so bad. Okay, so we're done. We did 7. Woo! Alrighty, so I will see you guys again tomorrow, and hope you're having a great day.